Hey everybody, my name is John Fisher. Welcome to InvestorLead.com. So let's talk about sophisticated investor or sophisticated investors. You know, there's all kinds of definitions of what is a sophisticated investor, and what you need to understand, and what's the most important thing you need to know is if you're doing a Reg D 506C, you need to have accredited investors. That's what you need. Accredited investor is a sophisticated investor. And that's why the Security Exchange Commission has come up with the actual definition of an accredited investor as 200,000 income last 2 years or 300,000 combined. They have to have $1 million net worth, not including their home. They have to have experience in managing their personal portfolio. So, is that the definition of a sophisticated investor? No, it's the definition of a accredited investor. It happens to be a sophisticated investor. So a lot of people call me up and say, John, well, maybe they fall in under the sophisticated investor, or because the guy is an accountant, and even though he doesn't have the right net worth, he's still a sophisticated. Don't play the gray lines. Don't play that game, because you know what's going to bite you in the butt. All you need to know about a private placement is they need to be accredited. If you're doing a Reg D 506C, they absolutely have to be accredited. If you're doing a Reg D 504, 505, 506, B, not C, as in Charlie. In the old days, they still have them, but you have to have a pre-existing relationship. It's pretty much designed for friends and family. And, those guys even have a 35 exemption, where you can bring in 35 non-accredited people. It just brings scrutiny. It's not up to date. And you want to go with the Reg D 506C and make sure excuse me, that the guy is an accredited investor, a sophisticated investor. They go for 50 cents a piece, 5,000. I'm sorry about the dryness. It's been very dry, and I've been on the phone all day, and I've been doing videos all day, so my old voice is finally starting to give away. But the sophisticated investor goes for, also known as accredited investor, goes for 50 cents a piece, $1,000 minimum. If you have a SAN number, I'll scrub for you. If you don't have a SAN number, I'll buy you one. You'll pay for it. And if you don't want to have a SAN number, you'll sign my indemnity form. I have a list of 1.3 million, what we call FTC litigators. They're like, DNC litigators. They're like blackmailers. You called me on the do not call. If you don't send me $8,000, I'm going to call the FTC. 1.3 million of them. I got troublemakers in there, I got strokers in there, I got idiots in there. So, from being in business for 31 years, my customers aren't shy. Hey, John, I just spoke to this guy. What an asshole. Could you do me a favor and take his name off the list? Don't sell him to anybody. You got to piss anybody off. And could you do me a favor, replace him for me? And yeah, you know what? Not only am I going to do the 2-for-1 replacement, I'm going to give you 5-for-1 replacement. Because I don't want to sell those names to anybody. I don't want you having that kind of experience to talk to a jerk like that. I don't sell Pennsylvania, Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, Hawaii, and now California, since last June 15th. And why? You'll have to call me up and we'll have to have that conversation. But, if your broker still sells you Pennsylvania, California, and all those states that we consider to be no-call states, how's he serving it? I mean, what? Don't you ever dare call Pennsylvania. It's ridiculous. Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota. No good. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to call me at 561-239-0364. Have a beautiful day, and God bless.